Hi guys, welcome back to another recipe episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy, and today we are making a skillet apple pie. That's right. What I've got here in my bowl, I've got about 4.5 to 5 apples. These are the Pink Lady apples. I like to use Pink Lady apples because they have a nice little sweetness and a little tartness all together, so they hold up really well in a pie. They hold their shape. They're starting to turn brown because I've had them cut for probably a good 20 minutes or so. But what I'm going to add to this is I'm going to add about 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. Actually, I think I had a whole cup in there. And then you're also going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I gotta find my cinnamon. Oh. How was that? I mean, it was one of the first things in my cabinet. And then we're gonna add about a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. More or less to taste. Yeah, just a little tiny bit more. That's about a teaspoon. And then we're just gonna stir this up really well. Make sure you get all those apples nice and coated. I've got my oven preheated to, or preheating at this time to 350 degrees. I'm gonna draw my skillet out. I don't know about you guys, but I like, even if stuff is clean, I like rewash it before I use it. Now in this mixture here, this is brown sugar. This is about 3/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 stick of butter. And what I did, I just heated that in a pan, a little pot, and we're gonna pour it right in the bottom of this pan. Now, you could do this right in the pan, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to get my pan hot before I put my pie crust in there. I'm just gonna stir that around. See, my pan is nice and cool to the touch, and that's really what you want when you're gonna add your pie crust right over top of that. Because if you do it the other way, if you cook your brown sugar and your butter in your pan and your pan is hot, it's going to make your dough hard to work with. Now, I am not making my dough today. I just bought the pre-made dough shells. This is, like I said, this is very simple. Let me get it open here. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to lay your pie crust out into your, well, once I get it unstuck there, right into your skillet. There we go. We got to get it unrolled. Some people fry their apples a little bit first, but I don't see any need to do that because this thing is going to be in the oven for about an hour, so they're going to cook down nicely. And you just kind of put it right down into your little skillet there. Now what I'm going to do is just keep the dough from rising up on the bottom of the skillet. Okay, make sure it's in there really good. Press it up against the sides. I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. You're just going to poke some holes in it. And that way it's going to keep it from rising up in the bottom of this pan. Plus it's going to let some of that delicious brown sugar and butter, you know, come right through there and get all over your apples. And then you're just going to take your apples and put it right in your pie crust. It smells good already. Make sure you got your ice cream in your freezer. I know I got my ice cream in my freezer. Look at that. And then you're just going to take your other pie crust, 2 of them comes in a pack. You can get them for about, I don't know, $3.79, somewhere around there. They're not really that expensive. Just unroll it and get a hold of it. And you're gonna lay it right on top. Just kind of push it down in there. Like I said, it don't have to be really pretty. You can crimp the ends if you'd like. Look at that. This is perfect. I think this is like a 9 or 10 inch skillet. This is my everyday skillet I use. Fry my steaks, my potatoes, everything in. Just push it down in there. I'm just going to kind of roll mine over like that. And make sure that you put something underneath it, like a baking sheet, because you definitely don't want anything that's in there to spill out all over your oven. Look at that. Now see, if we would have cooked the apples first, it would have been very hard to manipulate that. Alright, and then you're going to take a knife and you're going to cut a couple little holes in it to vent. Just so it don't puff out there. I'm not really a baker, so. But I do what I can, right? Alright, and I have, and you're going to need a, just an egg white. And I honestly don't know if I even own the brush anymore. So hey, you got to make do with what you have. So I'm just going to spoon a little bit of the egg white over it and then just kind of rub it around. If you have a brush, please use your brush. And this is going to ensure that it browns nicely in the oven. Alright, after you have all your egg white on there, go ahead and toss it with just a little bit of granulated white sugar, and that's going to give a nice shiny gloss. Plus a little bit of extra yumminess. Alright, now this is going to go in the oven, preheated 350-degree oven for about an hour, hour and 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, look at my pie. Look how beautiful that pie is. I'm super duper proud of that. Couldn't have turned out any more perfect, so I'm going to cut into it. Can you see it? Let's cut into this baby, see what it looks like. Let's get another close-up of that. Look at that. And like I said, I do recommend that you put a cookie sheet underneath it because mine did. It was all over the place, so I'm so glad that I did. And remember, I said you don't have to worry about it being pretty. This is beautiful. So I'm just so tickled to death over this. I'm like, they're already waiting in line with plates, and I do have ice cream. So that's a plus. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Can you see it? That looks absolutely fantastic. And she is waiting for her piece. She said she wants bigger than that. Okay. Do you want a piece bigger than that? We're serving it up here. Nobody's waiting on this stuff. There's ice cream in the refrigerator. Alright, now that everybody's out of the kitchen with their pieces of pie, we're going to give this a try as he gets the dog in. The crust is flaky and it's got, on the bottom, it has that brown sugar and butter topping. I can't even get a bite of this. Come on. Let's get the dog in. I hope you like this recipe. I know we sure do. It'll be perfect for 4th of July. Early day. So make sure you give this a try. Give me a thumbs up. You know I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.